two cars that we were separated in, we pulled up side by side. Everybody got out real slow and just began to like look around just to see if we ain't getting set up. Shaniqua then calls this cousin of hers and goes, I'm finna jump straight to the point. What's your 20 and where the fuck are my friends? I pull out my peacemaker, and so does my boyfriend. Zay does it, and Miko does too. Shaniqua had a crowbar, and I do believe that Remy had a taser gun. Shaniqua had a small piece on her too, but she was just trying to be light about the situation. That's because this is her cousin, and even though her and this cousin doesn't see eye to eye like that, as a matter of fact, they are no amount of friends at all. They just know each other as cuz, but definitely don't like each other. Soon out of this warehouse came out Shaniqua's cousin. Dayla and Willow were tied up with their hands behind their backs as if they were arrested, and two other guys that basically vultured them as if they was trying to keep everybody from getting to them. Shaniqua's cousin walks up to her real slow because Shaniqua walked ahead of everybody else, but of course we followed very closely, but she was just slightly ahead of everybody else, and she goes, give me my motherfucking friends back, bitch. This cousin of hers literally starts up under what circumstances? Because see, what you don't know, I'm not really after your girl Willow or Dayla. However, I see these two together all the time, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I was after Willow for a good little amount of time, and I feel like Dayla had stole my spot, but I'm over that. It's just that your boy Teron got some business to handle with me, some unfinished business. I sent your brother out on a mission, and he got it complete, but I noticed that he was the one that had got a cut, and I didn't. I told him what the plan was, and he agreed. We even shook on that bruh. But he let the end of his bargain down, and I don't appreciate that And I just need for somebody to pretty much lend a hand and lend a finger of information to him and let him know that I don't play about my motherfucking money. I heard your boy got locked up. So how does it feel to know that your brother is locked up for messing with his girl and my girl too? We all going like, oh, heck no, man. I know you ain't finna sit up here and tell me, this is Miko, I know you ain't finna sit up here and tell me that you messing with my brother X. That's what this is, bruh. And I guarantee any amount of money that she's behind this bullshit too. Miko also says, and if you ain't really after Willow, why the did you actually snuff my friends from over a house party? Do you realize how bad in between you and your little girlfriend done sat up here and effed up a whole night for the all of us? And of course, Nico's cousin is sitting up here going like, oh, you know, being sarcastic as crap. The cousin says, like I said, your brother owe me some money. And so just to get back at him, I told my girl to put your brother on child support, and let's F up his whole friend circle. Oh, yeah. And then the cousin turns over to Shaniqua and goes like, I guess blood ain't always thicker than water, like they say. Shaniqua turns at him and goes, shut the up. Bruh, I swear you sound so freaking delusional right now. If anything, you should be protecting me. But you sitting up with this loser that you dating. And yes, I did call your lady that. So what the you gonna do? What the you gonna do, cuz? Getting loud. The cousin says, you know what, Neek? This don't even have a thing to do with you. It really doesn't. Shaniqua goes, actually, it does. And begins to walk over to Dayla and Willow with no fear at all about what the boys was gonna do or what her own cousin was gonna do to her. Next thing you know, you see the baby mama of Teron step out. Remy catches up to Shaniqua by this time, and now they're staring eye to eye at Teron's ex. The two guys that was standing with Dayla and Willow, it's as almost as if they were intimidated by all of us. They had not a word to say and didn't do crap. As a matter of fact, these two boys had stepped further back away from Dayla and Willow, And seeing this, Lauren decides to run over there now just to release them. But one of the boys at like, you know, they done kind of had enough of this and begin to try to walk up on Lauren. And that's when Miko goes, hold the f up. The cousin of Nick was just so happened to go and meet this ex of Tehran's. And all of us followed. So now everybody is amongst each other as if it was a big oval. Oh, yeah, y'all. And as far as Tehran's girlfriend, she stayed in the car. That's because we did not want her involved in all this. And then plus, something was bound to leak out that she did not need to hear. And this whole thing would have turned uglier than what it already is. Miko says, before we all talk any business, I want you to release my fucking friends right now. Right now. And he reaches behind him and he takes out his piece. You can tell that the boys who was guarding Dayla and Willow didn't have nothing on them because they just looked at each other and just basically stayed put and didn't do anything. Lauren, Remy, and Shaniqua just so happened to walk away from this ex of Tehran's now and headed over to Dayla and Willow just to release them. Nobody did nothing. Until the ropes was released from Dayla and Willow is then when Miko's cousin pulled out his firearm. He points it to Miko and says, you have 72 hours to drop a certain amount for me at this address at this certain time. And Miko sitting up here, man, like, man, if you don't get this thing out of my face, I know something. I know that you see my whole crew with me, but even if it was just me and you, I show no fear towards no man, no man. So Miko says, so if you gonna shoot me, do it now because I'm not giving you nan dime. Do something else constructive with your life besides trying to F up somebody's vibe, seriously. Because you ain't doing nothing but pissing me off with your stupidity. And you realize running a whole game right now. And it ain't all about nothing but some ussy and some dead gum money, bruh. Go and get yourself a life and stay the freak out of ours. And especially mine. And I swear to you, if you put one hand on my brother when he gets out, it's going to be me and you. Miko is saying all of this while he got his weapon pointed to dude. And, of course, this guy, he turns around into Miko and says, you heard what I said. Don't take me serious if you want to. You going to learn something about effing with me. And especially my right-hand lady. Miko's frown soon turns into a grin, and he goes, all right. And then pops dude in the leg. Ron's baby mama now, she's crying. She went over to the dude, and she's saying that she's going to get some help, but swearing that she's not going to tell how the incident happened. When Miko shot his shot, half of the crew had actually begun to start running back to the cars. That's because, really, nobody was expecting to shoot anybody. The dude that Miko shot, he's sitting up here like, bro, I was just playing. You didn't even have to do all that. Ah! And Miko says, that's the difference in between me and you. You play games. I don't. And he walks off. But before he even gets to his car, he yells, again, hit me if you bad.